Hello everyone, this is Ross W. Lewis, excited to bring a Heroes of the Storm show match. The game, of course, is in its alpha version.
Choose a talent.
So, no one knows too much about the game, hasn't played too much, but I spent a lot of time on the wiki, so I'll do my best with everyone's. And there's also a cheat sheet here. Looks like the blue team we have Illidan, Demon Hunter, Uther, Belstead, Abathur, who I think is going to be one of the coolest champions here. We've got Raynor, Nova, Tyrael, Tassadar, and who did I miss? Oh, the Witch Doctor on the red team.
10 seconds.
So it's a very action-packed game.
Five,
team fights kind of happen
4,
all the time, so
3,
I'll try to
2,
focus on one champion
1.
at a time and then kind of give a quick overview of what their abilities are. Once you're in base, you can also summon, or actually out of base too, you can summon a horse or whatever to make yourself go faster. Tyrael is on a kind of a Xel'Naga watchtower. It grants vision. Let's see, Illidan's pretty close to Raynor here. Looks like something's gonna happen. Above Illidan right now, you can kind of see a Zergy type thing. That's Abathur infesting him, if you will. It grants a few extra abilities. I might die. Oh. So, I can quick talk about Uther. He's a paladin. He's going to be supporting. He has a couple of heal spells, which make him very difficult to kill, and he's also somewhat of a tank. Man, this doesn't really stop here. Raynor getting low, doing a lot of damage, but really low. Raynor will probably be doing most of his damage through right clicks. Quick overview of his abilities. He's an assassin type character. He has a skill shot with a pushback. He can summon the Hyperion, which is one of the coolest things. So keep an eye on him. Here's the Storm. The laning, you don't have to worry about last hitting. There's no gold in the game, so you just have to push your lane as fast as you can to get as much experience. There's that pushback I talked about. And Falstead, he can fly away. It looks like he was really low, so he just wanted to go back and heal. And here's Abathur. So his main abilities. He has an exploding creep tumor, like a mine. He can burrow, he can clone an ally, but the coolest thing is when he infests somebody. You can see right now, Falstead's infested, and it lets Abathur, he can shoot a skill shot from him. He does you can give him like an AoE, fire armor type spell, and also shield them. And the Witch Doctor too is the coolest skill set. Hopefully we can see that again soon. Tyrael, man, I'm excited about all these characters right now. Nova, I actually went to BlizzCon and was able to play as her. I lost the game, so I think she's underpowered.
Gather the tribute and earn my favor.
I'll quick tell you about the map. It's Cursed Hollows. You see in the top middle of the screen, it's 0 to 0. That's how many tributes your team has collected. Basically, if you get 3 tributes, it weakens everyone on the opposing team. It weakens their minions, and their towers can't shoot anything. So it's really important to get 3 tributes before your opponent does. So you can see right here, they're kind of fighting around the tribute because that's the main objective in this map. So let's watch Tyrael here. He has this really cool. It's a skill shot, and then he can reactivate it to teleport to somebody. That's what he's gonna do. It looks like he's linked with Raynor too. Oh, there he teleported to Uther. I think he's one of the coolest assassins right now. But also that chain that he had on Raynor lets him, I think, share damage with the champion, so kind of helps keep someone else alive. It's a weird ability on an assassin type character, but it seemed to work there. You can see the red team got the tribute. I mean, this just seems so majestic. Falstead's flying around the map. I mean, I really can't wait to play this game, so. It looks like towers also have ammunition, which I think is kind of interesting. So if you push a tower enough, it'll eventually stop shooting. And your objective is obviously to get to your opponent's space and destroy it. So, let's see. Yeah, only one tribute so far. Tassadar and Uther are kind of fighting, but neither of them does too much damage. Oh, but we've got the infestation. Tassadar kind of... I can talk about his skill set.
Choose a talent.
See, Tassadar, he's a specialist. He can shield an ally. He can make an ally go invisible. He also does that Storm Dome, which we saw a second ago. It does AoE damage. And he also has a wall ability that can help segregate the map. Another tribute is up. There's that chain link with Nova. It's a pretty close fight. We got the infestation on Illidan. He's going ham on Tyrael. Oh my god. Well, it looks like they both make it out alive. Tyrael's really low. I don't know what way this is going to go. Looks like red team's kind of forcing him back. Tyrael's finally starting to gather it, but that just means blue team's going to try to focus on him. Yeah, if you take any damage, you stop the channel. But red team's pushing everybody away, but no one's died. They still get it. So red team's got a pretty good advantage right now. No lanes are getting too pushed, but everyone's kind of in the bottom part of the map, which you wouldn't really expect. Oh, Illidan's in trouble here. Looks like he's gonna make it away. What I think your best strategy would be to do to keep someone in each lane, because there's no last hitting, but you share experience with your entire team. So as long as you have someone soaking up experience at every lane, you should theoretically be able to have an experience advantage on the other team, which is going to be the most important thing. Right now, if you look at the levels, blue team's at level 7, red team's at level 8. So red team also has 2 tributes. You can think that they're pretty far ahead right now. So yeah, we'll see where that goes. There's that Storm Cloud from Tassadar, just clearing a wave, and all of their wall looks pretty damaged there. Let's talk about Witch Doctor really quick. I think he's such an awesome character. Look at those frogs he just sends out. It looks awesome, but it makes sense as an ability. So he can send out those frogs, which is like a cone AoE. Oh boy, that was just a massacre. As I'm talking about, I'm sorry. But he also has a vial of spiders. He throws a vial and it explodes, and spiders come out.
Red team has captured a mercenary camp.
Let's see what else. A circle of mummies. We've seen them a few times here. Red team keeps getting picked off here. So blue team got the tribute. There you go. It might be kind of a comeback. They evened out in levels. But that circle of mummies for the Witch Doctor, kind of, if you put it around a hero, then they can't move anywhere. Hopefully we see that again soon. I'm not sure why Tassadar's getting too aggressive. You can't kill Uther, but I don't think Uther can kill him either. Oh, so in the middle here, there's a fight going on. But you see the mercenaries on the left side of the screen. If you kill a neutral team, you kind of gain control of the mercenaries, and they'll help push. You can see it did a bit of damage, but it really looks like blue team is starting to push pretty hard. This tower and wall are gone. There's the Rainer. It must be his ultimate ability. You can see the shadow of the battle cruiser are just going crazy. I get like chills when I hear Illidan say that. Only one death on that fight, and it was Rainer. There's that wall from Tassadar that helps with map control. It really looks like blue team's doing alright. The only one that's getting low is Uther, and he doesn't really die. Another tribute's up, but it's way at the top lane. Witch Doctor's there. Demon Hunter's there, who we haven't seen before. There's that mummy wall. Demon Hunter, I can talk about her. She's an assassin. Let's see, she has a multi-shot type skill, a cone AoE, and a gap closer. So you would kind of expect her to have high mobility, high damage. Right now she's infested. I hope that's the right word for it. But she's taking shots from the tower, and there's that wall. That's perfect use of it. While someone in range of the tower, and they just get Tyrael going on stealth. Thought he was gonna get away. So he can fly over pretty much anything on the map. So it'd be really hard to finish him off if he's running away. But it looks like they got him. I remember Griffin Riders from Warcraft 2. They throw their hammers and stuff. So it's nostalgic and it's really new too. So all these gamers go. There's that teleport ability from Imperial. I don't know if they're gonna get Uther. Doesn't really die. They kind of wasted a lot on him there, and he's just going up now. It's like Red Team's pushing really hard to finish off these towers in mid lane. They have no one in bottom lane. They're losing experience, but it'll be worth it if they can finish this wall off. But no, well, okay, there's the ultimate from Rainer. It doesn't seem like towers are doing that much damage. Yeah, they're out of ammunition. Not sure if it was worth it because they didn't really get anything. If Witch Doctor dies here, yeah. Blue Team's really having a comeback.
Double kill.
Double kill there.
Killing spree.
Okay, so right now, tributes, once you get to 3, it really puts your opponent at a disadvantage. This is going to be the most contested tribute so far. So, well, I say that, but it looks like it's just Illidan there alone. Yeah, red team's on their way. I'm not going to let them get it easily. It seems like what blue team's trying to do is segregate everyone else on their team so Illidan can take it. There you go. So, see, now you'll see, yeah, all of the minions for the red team have 1 health, so they should be able to push really easily. You know, even though someone on the blue team died right there, yeah, you can see how weak those minions are. So hopefully we can see blue team push somewhere.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Oh, there you go. Bottom lane, blue team push really easily. Faster trying to stop now.
Hero slain. Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Yeah, blue team push top there. Yeah, you can see once you lose those tributes, they push so easily. Look at the mobility of Illidan. I haven't talked about him too much. So Illidan's an assassin. There you go.
Killing spree.
Perfect time to talk about.
Double kill.
He has an ability that increases the damage of his auto attacks, a cone daily damage, and 2 gap closes, which means his mobility and damage should just be crazy high.
Hero slain.
Okay, so it looks like that curse lasts a minute. Right now, so it looks like they're trying to push back the blue team. Rainer shows up with a battle cruiser. Oh.
Hero slain.
Did Uther die then? Yeah, there you go. It looks like his passive like it kind of comes back to life and does a little bit of damage before finally dying. Does he even die? Okay, well there you go. Illidan just going crazy. He's got a lot of people down.
Double kill. Blue team has destroyed a fort.
3 people down on the red team, and they pushed every lane.
Hero slain.
Yep. I thought this game was going to go for the red team at the beginning. Now it's all. Oh my god. High mobility on here. Illidan's really low. I don't see him making it out of this. And he's got those spiders from Witch Doctor following him. So I don't know if this is evening out. You know, I've been talking this whole time, and look at the levels. Oh, I guess, yeah, blue team is ahead on levels, ahead on kills, ahead on fort kills. Yeah, a lot of things going right for blue team, but you know, it could turn around depending on if red team starts farming those tributes. If they get 3 of them, then they can do the same thing that blue team did to them. So yeah, if you get 3 tributes, the Raven Lord curses the other team. Kind of makes me think of septic halls in World of Warcraft, but I don't think
red team has captured a mercenary camp.
But and also the most important levels are probably going to be level 10 and level 20. You get an ability at level 10 and an ability at level 20. So the level 10 spike already happened, but 20 is kind of coming out. And it looks like blue team is closer. They're 17, red team's at 16.
Blue team has captured a mercenary camp.
Got a mercenary camp. Blue team just got a mercenary camp too, so they help push for your team. You know, red team going hard on the mid lane. Blue team is all going bottom. I think they're going for a counter push, or no, they're going for tributes. Oh, okay, so this is gonna be their... Oh no, yeah, blue team got a tribute. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. It looks like red team is defending, blue team is going down to defend their bottom lane. All red team need is one more tribute, and they can hopefully be back in this game. Let's see if that happens. There's that ability on a lot of AoE.
Double kill.
Ringer's kiting, but the mobility of Illidan. Oh jeez, well it looks like they get out alive. Illidan infested right now, but let's see, let's focus on Falstad. He's really
Hero
low, but he can fly
slain.
away like I was saying before.
Double kill. Hero slain. Killing
Oh
spree.
jeez, a bunch of people died there. So that was a 3-for-2 exchange, it looks like, favoring the red team. See if they can get anything out of it. Looks like they're heading toward a tribute. Oh man, but Avatar is split pushing here. Top lane is just really getting pushed in. If red team can get this, they're probably back in the game. Looks like they're at a pretty severe disadvantage right now, but the point of this map is to get 3 of these tributes, and they got it. So like I said, it hurts all of your opponent's minions, and I think their towers can't attack, so let's... Yeah, he can just one-shot all the minions, did an AoE, and just killed everything. So Falstad's really fast. Oh, and there's the clone that I was talking about with Avatar. They're not really getting much out of it. Well, I guess they push back the red team, which is what they want to do. So right now they're at that disadvantage. With their minions not being strong. So, Tyrion's leading the charge. I don't know if he's going to survive this. Well, he didn't get anything out of it at least. He survived it, but no one died. So 20 seconds left. Oh, that was... Okay, so Nova has like a snipe ability. Which, okay, she channels it, so regardless of how far away you are, you can Oh, Illidan shows up though and just goes crazy. Dude is so low. He should be able to pick some of these up. Catherine's really low, he should be able to get that. There's that circle of mummies. Uther couldn't move for a while there. There's that mobility. There you
Double
go.
kill.
Oh, and Nova can clone herself, so she's a sniper type character. Let's see, Nova, she has a skill shot that does damage, a damage shot that also slows, and she can make a clone of herself. And then you know, she has that snipe type ability. So she should be blowing people up from a distance, but it kind of looks like maybe she's not enough level, but levels are pretty close. And even though red team got those last 3 tributes, they just keep getting pushed in. Top lane is pushing all the way. Avatar, what? Yes, he's such an interesting hero. He kind of stays in the back. I don't know if he ever dies, but I don't know how effective he is. It looks like he's pushing. Hero isn't really deep. He got a kill, but I don't know if it's going to be worth it. Let's see what happens here. Witch Doctor's channeling huge zombie demon. Oh my god. He's pushing him back. They didn't lose anyone. Oh, well, as I say that, Rainer goes down. So let's see, things are settling down for the time being. Level 19 to level 19. So I said that big burst was going to come at 20, which hasn't come yet. So you can see that Avatar does have some mobility. That burrow spell I was talking about, he can, if he burrows underground, he can come up somewhere else that your team has vision.
Red team has captured a mercenary camp.
Even if he's not going to be at the front lines, it's still probably worth it to, you know, be able to spawn closer if you're going to be throwing down those creep tumors or what have you. Red team just got that mercenary camp, so if they just want to use that as a split push and move to another lane, that might work for them. Another tributes up. I think it's really on the blue team to start, you know, forcing their hand. They've had an advantage, but they haven't done much from it. I don't know if they can end it before they go into another tribute. Oh, this is kind of all the red team is waiting in bushes, so blue team can't see them, hoping that they'll go for this tribute. But it looks like blue team is... What are they doing up there? Is it a mercenary camp, or are they pushing top lane? Yeah, it looks like it's a mercenary camp. So they got a level 22 NPC now that's going to push top lane right now. They're going to end the game with this, but red team is sitting bottom, blue team is sitting top. You know, the game's got to end soon. If they're going to base race, I'm not sure. Blue team is knocking on red team's front door.
Red team has captured a mercenary camp.
Sitting on their outer turret. Look how, yeah, so blue team's level 20. They're just dropping red team's building.
Red team's palace is under attack.
Looks like the mercenary is pushing that. It's not going to be much. Okay, so Attorney is going crazy, but they're just not high enough level. Blue team's been too far ahead, and they have this mercenary on the team. Once you destroy this, that's going to be game.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
That mummy circle is
Hero slain. Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Blue team.
Hero slain.
On the red team.
Double kill.
Well, GG.
Blue team wins.
Yeah, I called it for red team at first, but it ended up going to the blue team. So, man, this game is so much fun to watch. I can't wait to play it some more. Thanks Blizzard for the VOD and letting people cast. So, yeah, everyone have a great night. Let's get some more games.